What's going on, my fam sizzles? I am so happy to be here with you today. Thank you so much for coming in and checking out Behind the Booth with me. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to Saturday's couple. It was unbelievable. It was at the hall over in West Seattle. I had a chance to try out these new QSCs that I just got, the 12s. Wow. Um, I have nothing else but to say is wow. They are absolutely amazing speakers. You get everything that you pay for. Um, I knew people were gonna dance, but I didn't know they were gonna dance that hard. So I don't know. The bass on these is so nice. It's so smooth. And like the highs, like I'm used to using tripods and I'm used to using like a Mackie speaker for a little while there. And wow, I'm so glad I upgraded. Like I'm just in awe right now. So I love these speakers. I know we're end of May right now, and we're about to go into June and July, August, September, no, October, November. I cannot wait. I've got so many great couples and weddings coming up. I am so excited to run these speakers all year. Um, yeah, I can't wait. So, um, yes. So something that I wanted to talk about is that you get hired as a wedding DJ 6 to 12 months out before the actual wedding date. So that's a big commitment. And I'm always there to answer any emails, phone calls, um, text messages, any sort of questions. I'm always here for. So you get hired last May, the wedding is in June. So that's a big commitment. So I think that's why you have to charge a certain price as a wedding DJ. I know this next year I'm gonna up my price a little bit more. I feel like I do a lot more than I used to do. I do phone calls, Zoom calls before, like just to meet the couple, and then 6, 7 months later, a couple weeks before the wedding, we do another Zoom call. So there's a lot of preparation that goes into Zoom calls. There's a lot of preparation that goes into making the perfect playlist based on what they want to hear. You have to download additional music. It's a lot of set building, a lot of playlist building, a lot more experience. I have more experience this next year than I did the previous years. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's time to kind of bump the price up a little bit. And I think by doing that, you're also going to elevate your experience a little bit more for the couple. As well as we've been getting lots of new gear like these speakers. It just adds to the set, adds to the aura. Um, shout out to the hall. This was the second wedding I've been there in the last year and a half, and I love that place, man. I love the venue. I love the people that work there. They're always so helpful, and they're just happy to see you, like as a DJ. So, just a great experience. So I'm very very thankful for that. Seeing everybody at the hall again, it was a lot of fun. Um, so this what I wanted to say about this wedding too, and what I really loved about this couple is they wanted to involve their guests as much as possible. So they sent out an RSVP to their guests and say, "Hey, what kind of songs do you want to hear?" We're not huge music people. We like to dance, but we're not like we don't really know songs like that. So they wanted to leave it to their guests and say, "Hey, request some songs. Let DJ iSizzle know what you guys want to hear, what you want to party to. He's going to take care of you." So, as well as requests were wide open too. So, um, I think it makes for a fun experience. Myself as a wedding DJ, I love having requests because it just adds to the night. I feel like being a wedding DJ is not about just being about me. It's like everybody, like it's like we all got to be here together and party. And I'm here to like keep the party going. And I got all these special edits of songs. I don't have to play the full 5 minute version of a song. I can play a quick little edit. I got redrums to make it even feel better than it used to feel. Great for dance floors. One thing too that they had, and I love this, they had an ice cream truck there about 9 p.m. Just like it's so much fun. And like I'm like, hey, ice cream, go get your ice cream. if everybody leaves the room, that's fine with me. Like, it's just a chance to like bring everybody back and like get the party going again. So, they also had games there. I thought it was so much fun. I love how they really thought of their guests and say, "Hey, if you guys don't want to dance, if you guys, maybe you want some ice cream, we got that for you." So, and we also have DJ iSizzle here for you as well. So, that being said, they had like some of the coolest guests. Like I loved just how like polite and like how much they just wanted to party. I was so surprised because like sometimes you get into events, you're like, well, maybe everybody's gonna be kind of like, like, oh, I don't want to start dancing until a little bit later. But like it was on. Once the dance floor opened, it was on. And it was so much fun. And there was a lot of kids there too. So we played a little bit more of probably like kind of like a glow light set a little bit, like for like 30, 40 minutes. Like, kids sometimes they have to go home early with their parents or whatever else. So I figured let's give them the entertainment up front and then we'll switch the party because we're gonna be going till like 10:30 anyways. So you have that like flexibility with like longer sets, which I really like. I like the longer sets because I can flex. I can say, okay, this will be the first hour. Somewhere in there, we'll load up the playlist. This will be great for the first hour, second hour, and then the third hour, we're just gonna blow it out. We're gonna have a great time. So um yes. So I mean, that being said, I don't know what else to say other than like it was just a great time and just a big congratulations. Yeah. You never know like when you walk into a wedding like is this gonna be a lot of fun or are we gonna kind of have like reserved people? But no one was reserved. I was very surprised. I thought we were gonna have a few reserved guests, but um I guess not. I mean, like that's what I mean. There's something about just involving all your guests into the experience. But that again, I always say it kind of depends on you as a couple. You can't just say like, "Oh, I'm going to involve everybody," and you've got like the shyest crowd, and they don't want a DJ, they don't want loud music. That's totally understandable. And like, I have, I actually enjoy when a couple says, "You know what, we don't want a DJ. That's not really our vibe." And I'm like, "Thank you." Like that's awesome. Like I love that because to me, that's as honest as you can be as a couple. Like, we just don't get music. We don't get dancing. Like, then that's not for you. And that's awesome. But if you have a crowd and you as a couple love to dance and party, then you have to have a DJ. Like, I totally get that. But if you're not that kind of couple, then don't have a DJ. But if you are, then yeah, it's gonna be a great night. So that being said, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. I got some more weddings coming up here this next week I got to prepare for. So I will see you next week on the next podcast. Thank you.